Hi everyone, my name is Sheri Doss, and I am here today to share with you a little tip on how we can help our clients out during this quarantine time. A lot of us are sort of struggling with how exactly do we work with our clients when they are quarantined at home and we're quarantined and our doors are closed. One of the things that I think is really important is that we are there for them. The situation is different for every client. In some cases, they're going to wait for us. They're going to stay home. They're going to not color, not cut, not do anything to their hair, and just use the time for um, I don't know, cleaning closets maybe. But in other cases, we have women who have never let their partner, their husband, or their wife see themselves not fully made up. They get up in the morning before their partner does, fully do their hair, their makeup, and this could be a scary time for them, facing a potential of having their partner see them in an unmade up stage or a stage with dark hair and long gray regrowth. Another situation that we're facing right now is the work from home situation, and you have many corporate businesses whose employees are working from home with either things like Teams meetings, which are web-based meetings where you see each other, or even Zoom meetings. There's many other applications out there, but the point is that they see each other on the screen. And so we really want to be there to help them to get through this time. So the first thing that I would do is I would set up a FaceTime consultation every 3 to 4 weeks with your client. Find out what they're sort of concerned about as it relates to their hair during this time. What are their hair goals in the future? Because it also could be an opportunity for our clients to make a change when they come back in and our doors are open. And more importantly, what's making them nervous or feel a little bit of anxiety? I think the key there is identifying the anxiety and seeing how you can help them to get to the other side of the anxiety. So, what we're going to talk about today is what I'm calling just an inch. So, you've got that client, they're at home, they're going stir crazy, they were meant to come in to have just an inch trimmed. And how do you help them not necessarily create their layers, but take just an inch off of their length? So I'm going to show you by doing it on myself because I too am practicing social distancing. And so I'm going to hop in the shower and come back and show you what it's like to take just an inch. So I've just gotten out of the shower and now I am your client. And so what you want to do is you want to help walk your client through a very simple trim that they can do at home. So the first thing, obviously, which I have not done yet, is to comb the hair out. We're just going to do a little bit of that combing. Hopefully they've been doing some at-home treatments that you've recommended for them. Again, trying to get their hair in that really healthy state so that when they come back, you can play around and have fun. Maybe it's time to completely change their look when they get back. Maybe they'll want that. And I'm going to go ahead and just comb through. I'm going to put my glasses on in a few minutes because I won't be able to see exactly how to line it up. And once they've combed through their hair, you're going to ask them to take a smaller comb and you're going to guide them. Again, do this during a FaceTime call with them. Help them to just take their hair and to split it in half, I guess is how you'd say that. Part it down the middle is another more appropriate way to say that. And just comb everything to the front, right? And I'm going to put that there. I probably shouldn't be wearing something dark, but so now I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see a little bit better. Okay, now I can actually see the lengths of my hair. So once it's parted down the middle evenly and it's combed as the front in natural falling position. Now you notice I have shorter hair up in the front here than I do the ends here. And that's because I had a style that was much shorter on the sides. And I, as a client, am trying to really grow my hair out, right? I'm trying to grow my hair out. So I want it to, I want the sides to meet up where the ends are a little bit better. So see that big disconnect there? It's gotten much less than before. But that's where we're at right now. Now again, just an inch, comb the other side all the way down. And now listen, this isn't going to be perfect, right? And they know that, and we know that. And the point of it is that we are just helping them through this time right now. Maybe they're concerned and they're trying to grow it themselves, and they know you have schooled them on the fact that hair splits faster than it grows. And so now they're like, okay, but I needed that trim. You told me I needed that trim, and now here I am, and I can't get that trim. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually bring the hair, have them hold the hair at a horizontal that way, and then hold the hair at a horizontal that way, and meet it in the middle there. Now my hair is not that long to be able to meet it that great. Let me just, so you see that? And that's all I want to do. I want to actually cut just an inch. I'm not going to quite cut an inch, I don't think. But that's close, right? Definitely not a hairdresser's inch, but it's an inch-ish. So that's it. Now again, not going to be perfect. This isn't going to be precision. This is just going to help get your client through this time. So if we just move a little bit forward, we're going to cut there. We're going to move on over to this other one and cut there. Nice and, I say nice and even, but as even as they're going to get it, most likely. Okay. So we've cut just a little bit off there. Now, if their hair is shorter, I'll go a little bit shorter. If their hair is shorter and they can't meet it in the middle there, you can always just have them do one side at a time and make sure they're taking a piece from the other side, right? But that should, see, I can comb it out a little bit better in the ends there. And that should give me a nice enough little trim that the ends are a little bit more healthy looking, and my client feels like I've helped her through. So there we go. Now what you want to tell them to do is not to mess with any of the other stuff, right? Because if I were a real client, I'd be like, hey, am I getting close here? Do I want to cut any of that? But we don't want them to do that. That we want them to wait on. So I'm going to get it dry and come back and see you in a few minutes. So I'm back. I've blown it dry, and just to show you here, you can see that it's quite just, again, as even as possible, and looks a little bit healthier on the ends, and isn't what we would do for a haircut, but it's certainly something that can help get our guests to that next point. So thank you very much. Remember, it's always about what the client needs, and it's just about listening to them and understanding what would make them feel the most beautiful in this crazy time. Thank you. Stay well. Talk to you later.